Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're cutting through all the noise, the marketing hype, and those endless social media trends to give you pure, science-backed advice pulled straight from over 100 rigorous clinical studies. We're going to see why your pricey night cream might just be, well, overpriced perfume, and why simply sitting at your office desk is silently aging you. Get ready because we're about to completely rethink your daily routine.
So let me ask you a quick question. Are you washing your face with hot water right now? Or maybe you're using coconut oil as a moisturizer. We're skipping SPF because you're just chilling indoors all day. Look, if you're doing any of these things, I need you to stop right now. Because despite what you might have heard on the internet, you're actually aging your skin faster. Today we're debunking the 5 biggest anti-aging myths that dermatologists are frankly exhausted from correcting. And stick around because myth number 3 is going to completely change how you look at a cloudy day. All right, let's jump right into section 1. The price tag illusion, and why expensive definitely doesn't always mean effective. There's this super widespread belief that dropping more money automatically equals better skincare results. I mean, we've all been tempted by that gorgeous heavy glass jar at the fancy cosmetics counter, right? But here is the hard truth. In actual rigorous clinical trials, an affordable $12 drugstore moisturizer, something like CeraVe, routinely outperforms those $200 luxury creams. Crazy, right? Because when you buy luxury, you aren't necessarily paying for better science. You're mostly paying for volatile fragrances that actually irritate your skin barrier, exotic but totally unproven botanical extracts, and a massive marketing budget. That $12 cream, on the other hand, it relies on simple, incredibly stable, clinically tested formulas that actually respect your skin's biology. Because at the end of the day, what really matters isn't the brand name or the fancy packaging. It's the active ingredients that are doing the actual heavy lifting. You want to be looking for absolute powerhouses like retinol, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and peptides. Think about it like this. Retinol speeds up your cell turnover, literally forcing fresh, new skin cells to the surface. Peptides act like little biological messengers screaming at your cells to generate more collagen. Niacinamide dramatically calms inflammation, and hyaluronic acid acts like a sponge pulling in moisture. If a $12 cream has these specific compounds dialed in, it's going to beat a $200 cream every single time. Moving right along to section 2, the natural skincare trap. Why plant-based doesn't always equal safe. There is a very dangerous, but honestly incredibly common assumption out there that if a product is natural or organic, it's automatically gentle and safe for your skin. But let's be real for a second. Poison ivy is natural. Arsenic is natural. Just because an ingredient was pulled straight out of a plant in the wild absolutely does not mean it won't severely irritate your skin. We love to romanticize nature, but biologically speaking, plants have spent millions of years evolving complex chemical defense mechanisms to repel predators and insects. And yeah, those natural compounds can be incredibly harsh on us too.
Take essential oils, for example. People love putting natural oils, things like lavender, citrus, and tea tree, directly on their face because they smell amazing, so we just assume they're good for us. Yet dermatologists will tell you these highly concentrated plant compounds are actually among the top triggers for contact dermatitis and severe skin allergies. Now, contrast that with lab-made retinol. It might sound chemical and scary to some simply because it's synthesized in a lab, but actually, scratch that. It possesses over 40 years of gold standard clinical evidence proving it safely and effectively reverses aging. The big takeaway here, always trust the clinical science and chemical stability, not just a comforting all-natural label.
Okay, section 3. The hidden indoor UV threat. This is the invisible danger of sitting by a window.
So many people think they only need SPF when they're at the beach or visibly baking in the summer sun, but we really need to distinguish between 2 types of rays. UVB rays give you those immediate sunburns, but UVA rays, those are the sneaky specific wavelengths that cause deep wrinkle damage, destroy your collagen, and give you age spots. And they easily punch right through clouds, standard gloss windows, and even your car windshield. Look at this, even on a totally overcast, dreary day, a staggering 80% of UV radiation is still reaching your skin. Only 20% gets blocked. So if you're sitting at your desk by a window right now, typing away without sunscreen, a massive amount of that aging radiation is silently attacking your skin as we speak.
But what if I told you there was a single, totally simple habit that could reverse your visible aging by nearly a quarter, 24%? That is the actual clinical reduction in visible aging over a 4-year period for people who consistently wear SPF 30 or higher every single day, rain or shine, indoors or outdoors. 24% is a massive, biologically significant number. It's literally the ultimate anti-aging secret to prevent the breakdown of your skin's structural integrity, and it's hiding right there in the basic sunscreen aisle of your local pharmacy.
Next up, Section 4, the water hydration myth. Why drinking water just isn't enough for your skin.
The idea here is that drinking tons of water gives you glowing, perfectly hydrated skin. I know everyone carries around those giant reusable water bottles now, but I really hate to break it to you. Chugging water for your overall health does not directly hydrate your skin from the inside out. So how do we actually get hydrated skin? Humectants. These are incredibly sophisticated little skincare ingredients like hyaluronic acid or glycerin that act like tiny magnets for moisture. In dermatology, there's a concept called transepidermal water loss, or TEWL, where moisture is constantly evaporating right off your face into the air. Skin hydration fundamentally comes from the outside in, not the inside out. You absolutely need a good moisturizer packed with these humectants applied to the surface to pull water into the skin and lock that moisture down tight. Keep drinking water for your kidneys and your health for sure, but please do not expect it to replace a proper topical routine.
All right, final section, number 5. The cost of waiting. Why prevention is 10 times cheaper than correction. Without a doubt, the most expensive myth on our entire list today is thinking you only need anti-aging skincare when you're older and already seeing deep wrinkles. Biologically, right around your mid-20s, your natural collagen production essentially falls off a cliff. And this collagen matrix is the structural framework keeping your skin firm and bouncy. So by your late 20s, that is the absolute ideal time to start daily SPF and retinoids. Why? Because by age 30, you are losing about 1% of your collagen matrix every single year. Starting a basic, science-backed routine in your late 20s preserves years of precious collagen that you just cannot get back once it's gone. It is so much easier and significantly cheaper to protect the structural integrity you have right now than to try and expensively rebuild it decades later. So, we've busted some major myths today. Which of these silent skin agers has been sneaking into your daily routine? Was it the luxury cream illusion, the natural skincare trap, or maybe the indoor UV threat? You know, unlearning all these marketing tricks isn't just about vanity. It's about making smart, scientifically literate choices for your body's largest organ. Understanding the rigorous clinical science behind these myths is going to save your skin and absolutely save your wallet. If you're ready to actually fix your routine based on real science, here are your next steps. Head over to antiagingcare.org, take the free 2-minute skin age quiz, and get your personalized, science-backed routine. It's the perfect place to start to find out exactly which of those active ingredients we discussed are right for your specific skin type. But before you go, ask yourself this. If the beauty industry has spent billions of dollars convincing us that nature is always safe and that a $200 price tag guarantees results, what other daily habits are we doing right now that are completely working against us? Stay curious, trust the science, and I'll see you in the next explainer.